Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's see. Let's make sure we live. Let's make sure we're not talking to ourselves. Are we live or what? Let's double check. Okay, let's see what's going on.
You checked it?
I'm checking, but this thing is loading slow. Seems like the Wi-Fi been acting up for like the last few hours. I don't know what's going on here. Yep, it seems like we are live.
Yeah, I know what
Quality's
time
good.
it is. We outside.
Yeah, my man is playing a whole game.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
You could tell
nothing about
he's
this.
you could tell he's an old head. Yeah, you could tell he's an old head. Yep, so we live on Selling the Bars. What you got going on? Yo, what was the workout that you did earlier? Let them know what's the set you did earlier.
Yeah, right. You gotta go to that was a means play for the underlay. You got your phone, your other phone?
Yeah, what you want to
Let me
do?
get it with my text on it.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna probably look at that set and see how good that set was or how bad it was.
Nah, I didn't get to finish doing the whole entire live. That joint threw me off.
What you mean? Like what happened?
I don't know.
The connection.
Yeah, my connection started going crazy.
Mm.
So it was reps given 600 plus reps, feast mode lock in. First section was 5 rounds of 3 muscle ups, 3 chest to bar pull ups, 3 strict pull ups. Then, obviously, second round was the reps giving ladder. Right, shout out to Skilo. We did pull up and push up. So it was 10 pulls, 20 push, 9 pulls, 18 push. The push go down 2 and the pulls go down 1. That was like 165 reps. Then section 3, I think this is right around the time when the live started getting nutty. It was 20 straight bar dips, 20 regular dips, 20 jump squats, 3 rounds. Your straight bar dips can't be on like the dip bar or a short bar. You have to actually get to the muscle up to get your straight bar dips. Section 4 was 50 jump squats, 25 diamond push-ups, 25 wide push-ups. Then that was just 1 round. Section 5 was the core killer, 25 hanging knee raises, 25 hanging leg raises, 1 set, 50 reps. Then the section 6 was 20 muscle ups, 50 dips, 30 pull-ups, 50 push-ups, 50 squats, and that was the end of it. I didn't even get a chance to finish the entire set on live. I think I was like 27 minutes in. They told me it took them like an hour to do it. Skilo, TY, and the Rip Yasir, and they actually timed the last section, which was the 20 muscle ups, 50 dips, 30 pull-ups, 50 push-ups, and 50 squats. I think Yasir got that in 8 minutes, he was saying.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What you said Skilo came up with the set? When Skilo came up with that set?
I'm not sure. He this was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so he planned on doing this for a minute now.
Yeah, he just asked me in the group chat how I felt about the set. I was like, yeah, I kind of like the set. Yo, so what y'all think about celebrating Thanksgiving? That's what I want to know.
What's your thoughts about it?
Obviously, yeah, I see my video. I think Thanksgiving obviously was based on genocide, man. So I ain't no thank you. But a lot of people was in the comments like, yo, you could do both. And it's like nobody's saying you can't.
What you mean you could do both?
You could celebrate and work, because I was saying, what you doing on Thanksgiving? I said, I'm working. And people kind of misinterpreted what I was saying. All I was saying was, I'm not celebrating that holiday based upon it being a genocide. It's based on genocide. It's no thank you and Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? It froze?
Nah, we good.
Yeah, so, and that was the thing. And I was like, what I'm going to be doing, obviously, on Thanksgiving is working. Meaning it's a regular day for me. It's nothing special about that day other than, you know, celebrating the people that they was killing, man. They, you know what I mean? How you going, you know what I mean, feast on and eat and fill your bellies on that. See, but a lot of people don't really understand because it didn't happen to them or it didn't happen to somebody close to them. But, you know, the moment it does, that's the same thing they say about Gaza, the Philistines, Sudan, you know, here in America, the drug crack era, all of that stuff, that joint affected us. And just, I'm a humanitarian at the end of the day, man. So when I see the foolery like that, that joint affects me. Whether I can do something about it or I can't do something about it, I feel some type of way when people, it's bullies, bro. People be bullying, and that's my take on the Thanksgiving. But I was just saying, I'ma be working, and generational wealth is important. And a lot of people that's out celebrating Thanksgiving can't even afford a turkey. And I'm not saying like literally, but they got a lot of stuff going on. Debt. Likewise, all of us got serious financial issues. But we constantly keep celebrating and trying to get drunk and get high and leave the realm of reality for a moment and think that once the high goes down, everything is going to be good. No, you're going to go right back to that same situation. You know what I mean? That messy crib, that piss infested project hallway, or wherever you at that you don't feel comfortable and you want to get yourself out of that situation. Smoking and drinking and celebrating is not going to change that. That's only going to hold you back from getting out of that situation. So that be my whole thing. People got to focus on uplifting themselves and self-preservation. Stop worrying about everybody else and constantly what this dude making, how much this dude got. Bro, what you got going on? How you gonna get yourself better? Constantly I be in my group chat with the Rips telling them about new plays. Yo, TikTok is lit. Live selling. Yo, everybody can, I just witnessed 12 people get together on the same account. Everybody has access to that same account and they sell products on TikTok Shop as affiliates. So they get the products to come in like how I do, and they all drop one video a day. So that's 12 videos a day. So that's like, I think 360 videos a month or something like that. So you know how many chances they have to go viral? They're doing 3.1 million GMV a month.
Damn, that's crazy.
10% of that is like 300 something thousand. If you split that between 12 of them, that's 25K a month. And each one of them got to do is dedicate one video a day. So that means that even if one or two of them or everybody in that group is really working a 9 to 5, guess what they're going to do? I work Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to knock out 7 or 8 videos. Or I might knock out 30 videos. You knock out 30 videos on Saturday and Sunday. Now you got your whole 30 videos ready to post once a month. Now let's say you knock out those 30 videos, archive it, then the next week you do the same thing. You got 60 videos. You ready for 2 months. Bro, everybody's working. And you know, these are things that I be talking to my team about, man, about like doing. But people have to take the initiative to say, yo, you know what? Okay, it's 7, 8 of us. Because what I got going on is already, the train is moving with me. You know what I'm saying? trying to keep the doors on Rip Right open is not a small, easy task. So now, if you got 5-6 guys in the group, and 2 of them or 3 of them got over 10,000 followers, somebody got to say, yo, you know what? I'm going to use my page. My page is going to be the page. I got 50,000 followers, or I got 12,000 followers. I'm going to give everybody access to my account. This is how we going to run it. Everybody request their products. Put your addresses in. When they ship you your products, everybody has to drop one video a day. 5-6 of us, you're looking at 5 videos a day. 5 times 30, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 180 videos a month. And we're going to see what it do. First month, we might only make $3K, or we might not make no money. You got to be prepared for that. You know how many people start jobs and what they do is, you gonna get paid for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, your first 2 weeks, no
all
pay.
All kind of stuff. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so dudes gotta really be thinking about. I was talking to one of my guys, and he was working for a company for 16 years, and then he stopped. He told me like, yo, I'm about to get into fitness.
16 years?
16. And he's 37 now, so he must have started when he was like 20, right? Yeah.
36, and he's 16 years, 20.
Yeah, like 20. So young dude, but the company he's working for is a regular. It's not like no career. Like you working for a regular spot. You getting probably good money, 60, 70,000, 75K a year.
Right.
Probably single, no kids, living out here in Florida. You can pretty much survive. But he like, yo, I want to get into the fitness. Me and him don't have no words on it. I finds out he got quit his job, and he's been doing fitness at a gym for like 4 months. This particular gym is not giving him a base pay, so he only gets paid based on clients. So now that he's only getting paid based on clients, he realizing like, dang, the area I'm in, the clientele is not popping. The job told him that he can go back anytime if he ever needed them when he was leaving. So he, you know what he do? He started getting worried, the money not coming in like he was. So he hit them up like, yo, they like, yo, we gonna see what we could do. They finally hit him back like, yo, you know, we could give you the same pay as last time, but you gotta work more hours. Instead of 8-hour shifts, you gotta do 9-hour shifts.
So how long he was going for?
4 months. So instead of 8-hour shifts, you gotta work 9-hour shifts. And instead of off on Saturday and Sunday, you gotta work once every other Saturday. So they threw on an additional hour each day, and then they told them that Saturday and Sunday you got off. Every other Saturday we need 8 hours from you, or 9 hours. So 9 and 9, 18. Plus the 30. So they now they smoking you for same pay. Did you negotiate? Was like, well, but they gonna do whatever they want to do. That's what these big companies do. And then when you invest in these companies, and then one day these companies shut down.
Yeah, that's why it makes sense to invest in yourself.
Bro, so you know, I told him, I said, you should have talked to me before you quit your job. I would have never quit at first. I mean, I personally knew that there was no plan B for me. So,
well, you was 3K and an iPhone 10.
That was it, bro. And I took off. So you know what I mean. You know, everybody ain't me, and I'm not saying like I'm special, but I was blessed with a product like that fell out the sky.
Walaikum salam wa barakatuh. Salute to all the Muslims.
Who was that? Wow. Why you hate Simi?
Yeah, let's see. Let's respond to some of the comments.
Why you hate Simi and Shredder so much? You have 13 people watching you. No one messes with you. You upset with Simi. What is he?
Bro, nobody's obsessed with Simi.
You sound like you obsessed with Simi. We not even speaking about Simi.
We're not speaking about Simi at all.
And you came up here talking about Simi and Shredder. We could care less. How do I learn handstand? I struggle balancing. I would say use the wall. Yeah.
Subhanallah.
I would say use the wall for them handstands. I mean, I kind of got good with my balance. I'm not going to lie with the handstands. So one time I was strong with the handstand push-up but on the wall. And then once I got my balances, I was weak with the handstand push-ups. So it's like you got to do both. Shout me out, Liban Muhammad. Shout out to Liban Muhammad. Gumby deserves respect. Nobody disrespected Gumby. Gumby
apologize to him. Well, apologize to him about what?
Gumby has disrespected us. Went on live talking about eating pork and bacon, and he'll fry me up. And what pork and bacon got to do with a battle? You see the thing
disrespecting the religion.
The thing with Gumby is Gumby started to talk crazy. If he would have just said, yo, let's battle, but once I was going to actually entertain him and have a good back and forth with him, and then end up probably battling him and cooking old head. But he started saying, yeah, I'm going to eat this pork and this pork rind because I'm Muslim, and obviously it's a big no-no against pork. So once he did that, I kind of was like, all right, Gumby wildin'. Should I keep working out with shoulder impingement? No. You should get that handle. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Yeah, so like a lot of dudes, they just met Rip right, quote unquote, right? Islam. The workout guy, and then there's some people when I was in the feds, they only met Islam, where I was giving the khutbahs, practicing the religion like I am now, giving nasiha, you know what I mean? And then you got other people who met Sinister, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07. You know what I mean? Those people, they know. Respect due to Rip Right and the cameraman. His name is Qasim. Purchased the ripstick and just received those heavy bands. Sheesh, pull-ups are nothing now. Shout out to Marvin Gatlin. Definitely a big shout out to Marvin Gatlin. We appreciate your purchase, my boy. Yeah, Marvin Gatlin did the damn thing with this ripstick. I met Islam, alhamdulillah. I was hoping it was going to be my trainer. Inshallah, one day, bro. Inshallah. Yeah, so it's just a lot. So a lot of people that even come online and disrespect me, that's because they haven't met me before before the transition.
That's because they think that you was only locked up for some foolishness.
Oh yeah.
They think that was your first and only case.
No. That's why so many people were surprised when I got locked up for a sex rap. Yo, they was like, not my man. Nope. That they knew. They like, nah, something ain't right. Not. They was like, if it was assault, if it was a gun charge, if it was a shooting, if it was a stabbing, because that was the type of time I was on. Unfortunately, I was working for the shaitan. But that's neither here nor there. We ain't glorifying that.
Ignorance is ignorance.
Yeah, that foolery. So we just saying a lot of people just know. Much love, Montana. Salute, Rips.
17.
Son is in the building. Salute to Son. Go ahead, Son. Go ahead, open up that TikTok and get all the bros in there and work the chirp, bro, because nobody ain't moving. Besides you, POV, and TY, y'all the only 3 that could get it done. Y'all got the proper amount of followers. Qasim with a Q, but it's Arabic. Where can I get the push-up bar? Iron Fortress.
Ironfortress.com. Hit them up, and you get a custom bar. It doesn't have to be like a regular, color bar that you see everybody with.
Yeah, you could get any color.
Yeah. Somebody said, Abu Asada said, "Where is the paperwork from 2020?"
Which Abu Asada?
Abu Asada. They talking about Abu Asada Mantown.
Bro, 2020 wasn't the case.
Yeah, so you don't even know what you're talking about.
2020 wasn't the case. I was home in 2020. You know when that case was from?
Yeah, and he was collabing. he was collabing with dudes in 2020 and
yeah,
making videos,
and he knew everything. And the reason why he was jacking it is because he knew the whole situation.
He was,
and still knows the whole situation.
He was standing up, like when other people would say something up, he's like, nah, that ain't right. That's my man. I know his character. I know what he's like, and that case is fraudulent, and false accusations, etc. And now, just like many other people, whenever it's not quote unquote convenient, what you do, you somehow decide to, use some falsehood to try to slander a man's name for no reason. For what, bro?
Yeah, yo, son, definitely bust that play. Yo, this morning I did the Rip Gains Day 4, Arm Day Dumbbell, and Easy Curl. Yeah, that's a mean play. 3, and I did second session, Rip Stick Day 3. It's not about the workout, it's about the mindset. Yeah, that's a fact. Salute, Jason. I watch all the podcasts, alhamdulillah, where you explain this. Yeah, bro, people, Mufti Munir, yes, alhamdulillah, that's the bro. People, you know what? People want to get in the know. They want to know every single thing so that they can make content. Let me tell you something that I learned about the name Rip Right. Shout out to my bro TY. We are coining that Rip Right is Con Edison. For those that's not in New York City, Con Edisons are the ones who keep the lights on.
Facts.
That mean that
you don't pay your light bill,
your lights shut off.
Your lights shut off.
That's Con Edison in New York. Out here in Florida, it's FLP, FPL, whatever the name it is in your state. That's what Rip Right is. People have to mention our name to keep the light, bro. And I'm telling you, one thing about on the way up, that people is gonna try to drag you down and tear you down. Bro, Abu Wasada, unfortunately.
Man, people used to think he was on the team, man. How you go from that to being...
Not only that, we was gonna move him out to Florida.
Facts, give him a job.
To my sister, to my sister's spot at one time, we was talking about things like that and money aspect, but that's neither here nor there. That's just like, I might go through all my cases, every single one of them, and just show you what the police did when they locked me up for my attempt murder. Go through that paperwork. I mean, obviously the paperwork is gonna be saying I did this, I did that for that attempt murder, which I didn't do. Duke Energy, etc. Facts. The only case that I've ever caught, no matter of fact, when I was 15 and then when I was 16, I caught a stabbing and an assault, and I caught an armed robbery.
Nah, they said you was they said you was in the can for some foolishness. They said you ain't do none of that. They thought you was a killer. They thought you was a shooter.
Oh, that's what they saying?
Nah, that's what somebody was saying. I seen in the comments on Instagram. Somebody was like, nah, I thought he was going to jail for being a gangster. Whole time he on creep time.
Yo,
they said he been telling jail stories like he was like that.
Yo, like, bro,
yo, listen, go to the comments on any one of them videos and see if anybody ever said,
no, I never battled
Broly.
I never battled Broly. That'd be a good battle. Broly tough, bro. His push game is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Thicker Art. What's up, my guy? Yo, bro, my jail stories, I'm not gonna lie. I had one, I was talking about a well-known live dude. Like this joker, I had broke his jaw on, not to bring it up like that, but we had a situation. And when I broke his jaw at the time, I didn't know who he was, my boy. Woo-hoo-hoo! Boy, he was on timing. Around the wrong people, and alhamdulillah, Allah separated you from them. I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, man, you be getting in the mix, you end up killing a dude, you end up hurting a dude, and it's off of impulse, and you don't know, that dude might be well connected, or he might be one of them guys that really put pain in.
Shout out to Gusto Game Bros.
Shout out to Gus. What Gus that?
Right there.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Do the 1,000 push-up challenge. We could do that.
Yeah, we could do that. I was thinking about doing 1,000 push-ups on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Yo, but bro, you gotta be real careful. But my prison stories was, and listen, if you watch my prison stories, I took many L's, bro. So I'm not claiming to be a gangster. All I'm saying is, whether you a gangster or not, you have to know how to throw a punch. You have to know how to, like my man Mufti, the Sheikh say, you gotta know how to conduct and handle yourself in serious situations. Because if you never threw a punch, you never had a fist fight. My man's a cop. And he said, bro, and he from the hood. He said, listen, when I was in a cadet and they asked the new class that I was in.
You ever been in a fist fight?
He said it was like me and another guy that just put the hand. No, and this
Nobody
is why
raised
the
their
cops
hand.
will shoot you quick because a lot of them ain't never really scuffled like that. Finally made it. You definitely got your ass with plenty of times. Yo, bro.
Damn.
Bro, who are you?
Damn.
Alhamdulillah, man. Allah is merciful. Brought your sticks 3 months back. I'm a truck driver. When I'm not driving, I'm always using it. Yeah, that's a fact.
I should have got my comfortable chair. You was right.
Jiu-jitsu is more useful than throwing punches because you can end it cleanly without blood spilling. That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Jiu-jitsu, yeah. But if you run to grab a dude and he hit you with the Hong Kong Fooey, you know what I mean? Then what? You know, so yeah. So you got that. That's as well. With jiu-jitsu, you got to be up on a dude.
Shout out to White Chocolate. Boy, your rib sticks 3 months back. I'm a truck driver.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do I go to the brothers in Germantown, Masjid? No, I haven't been to Germantown in a minute. That's Philly. You know, when I went to the feds, no, throwing punches is not haram, akhi. What are you talking about? So when obviously hitting your brothers in the face when you practicing and stuff like that, but I'm just saying in general, jihad fi sabilillah, man, fighting in the cause of Allah or defending yourself. Somebody break into your crib or somebody attack you on the street, but you can't throw punches. It's haram. That don't even make sense. We don't turn the other cheek. This is not the Old or the New Testament, my brother.
Alaikum salam. Oh, that's Muhammad Mustafa.
Yeah.
My brother.
Yeah, so guys, I was out there putting in heavy pain.
So what was the most difficult part of that set you did earlier?
The most difficult part of that set, I don't know. Really, maybe it was the push-ups for me. Like at the end, maybe. But the set wasn't that crazy.
Yeah. It was a calm set. It was like 600 reps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a calm set.
Snakes of America, the Arab slave trade. You keep talking about the Arab slave trade like if the blacks ain't enslaved the blacks.
Listen, they still doing it right now.
Right Arabic. Go ahead, Muhammad. Ask the question, Sheikh.
Ask the question, my brother.
Ask away. Spam us with questions. You don't have to ask a question.
Yeah, what's going on with y'all? Nothing much, man. We just here chatting with the people.
Yeah, we trying to get this. I mean,
IRL.
the stream seems pretty good here.
The IRL streaming is a whole different beast.
No.
Nah, we don't train women. Sorry.
We don't. We in Central Florida.
They didn't. Not before the Arabs and Europeans.
Does
it really matter
the
though?
blacks helped the Europeans enslave us, my brother.
But before we even get there though, does it really matter when they did it? The point is they did it. That's like saying, listen, I mean, somebody else slapped my mother, so I'm gonna slap my mother too. Like, it don't make sense.
No, we don't speak Arabic fluently. Why I don't collab with Calisthenic Prince? That, I mean, me obviously. Why Calisthenic Prince don't collab with me? That should be the question.
You know, okay, so do y'all speak Arabic fluently? No, but if you want to learn Arabic, you could hit up Write Arabic on TikTok, Instagram, and you can get you some Arabic classes.
How do you find the workout? What you mean, Muhammad? How do you find the workout being in 30s and 40s? I don't understand the question. What would you suggest for a starter of calisthenics? Push-ups, bro. Push-ups.
Push-ups and a ripstick.
Just got my ripstick today. Alhamdulillah for jeepers. Does it getting harder? Yo, Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad is wild.
Does it getting harder? Chill out, bro. Yo, move. I mean, like, chill out, my guy. Great hope y'all are well. Alhamdulillah, at this point, we good. Yeah, I mean, definitely. In your 30s, I mean, me personally, in my 30s, I was mujtahid. Once I hit that 38, 39, I start feeling freaking the slow down. But
at 38?
Yeah, 38, 39, I could definitely see the difference. But yeah, 40 is wagwan. Yeah,
Okay,
burpees is
that makes
it.
sense.
Nah, I haven't linked up with Master Ak in a minute. Do you take from Abu Hakim, Hassan Somali, Umar Quinn? I mean, I don't listen to them personally. I mean, way back in the days, I used to listen to their lectures. Now, I haven't been following up on Umar Quinn, Abu Hakim, Hassan Somali. What's my man name? Abul Hassan Malik. Yeah.
Charlotte checking in.
I mean, how can someone keep in fit with time? Because, bro, when you're young, you gotta go hard, no freaky. You gotta go do the X amount of reps. You gotta wild out. Like what I did when I first got home, I was wilding out to the point where now I can literally do 20, 30 minutes a day, and that's how you maintain. Because nobody is gonna be working out at a super high level for their entire life. You're gonna get to a point where you're gonna be in that decline. You know what I mean? Obviously, 40-year-old for a man is perfect strength, but still, you know what I mean? If you don't want to be banging your body up no freaky too much, that's the time. What y'all think about burpee with squat? Burpee with squat is good. It's a full body routine.
Dips are very underrated. Indeed. Dips is my weakest exercise.
Charma or no charma, I don't know what that means.
Which set you talking about?
That burpee clip is fuego. Make that the burpee challenger.
Which one are you talking about?
I think he's talking about the burpee cipher.
Oh, okay.
That burpee cipher when
yeah, it was tough. Yeah.
That joint going hamski right now. Rest recovery is set at 50 plus is a key. Fighting scarpenia, the natural process. Yes, I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, bro. Resting is important. Cold plunge if you could. Sauna. I've been hitting the sauna, but what I don't get enough is the cold. You know?
He's talking about the cipher.
Yes. Salute.
Is Eric Rivera, aka Fitness Phenom, is the GOAT right now? Question mark.
No.
I would definitely say no.
No, he's not the GOAT. I gotta see him go against a Baki, go against a Khalid. Eric Rivera could do all of that. He can do not.
How old is he now?
I'm not sure, but he's been in plenty of competitions, but we haven't seen him in any of our competitions. We haven't seen him in any other.
I mean, listen. Just the other day, I told you I was watching this video. Actually, you know, I was doing some stuff, whatever it is, in this video. I seen this video. I'm like, oh man, let me check out this video. So I'm playing the video, and he's working out, and in the background, because I got the phone somewhere else, I hear him saying, yeah, you know, check my battles out. You know, I'm undefeated. You know, Nobody can mess with me. There's a reason they don't call me out. And I was like, he talking that talk.
We hit Eric Rivera up to pop out for an event to battle, but I don't know what was the situation. He had work, something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Why do y'all collab with those other Calisthenics compilations? The whites? I'm not sure what he's saying. But Eric Rivera has been definitely one of the toughest athletes out for quite some time. He went underground for a little minute. I think he was doing CrossFit or maybe.
The man is well versed in a lot of different.
Yeah, the dude Eric is tough. But I wouldn't say he's the GOAT right now. There's plenty dudes that give Eric a run for his money that I think. Yeah, especially depending on the routine, just everybody else.
We gotta see them strict muscle ups too, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready for those.
I want to see them strict muscle ups. I think he definitely could do them, but it's just
one exercise.
Dudes don't train him.
When you say top, middle, and bottom, pause. I would say obviously for beginner push-ups. That's for the top, no freaky. For the middle is
pull-ups.
No, that pull-ups is really not for a beginner. When you start talking about beginner, like it, I mean, obviously there's stages of beginners. So I would say push-ups. I would say hanging knee raises for the core, because that's also gonna help your hip abductors and basically squats, man. You can do regular squats. You don't have to be nothing crazy. The History of the Bar Foundational, great series on real big ups to the elders. So many, 60 plus, 70 plus, have a powerful circuit with Barbara. Yeah, much love. Can I do a giveaway with ripsticks? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Shredder versus Eric Rivera versus Broly. Who wins? Eric Rivera smoked Shredder boots like 3 times with a rip, like in a row. Like Eric.
Facts.
And he ripped his hands. You can go check that out on That's Good Money channel.
Facts. Go do your history. Smoked them 3 times. 3-0. Yeah, he cooked them.
Eric Rivera now versus Broly.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Broly kind of got a gas tank. I think sometimes his reps get a little bit shorter sometimes, but I think
that would be a good one.
That would be a great battle. That would be a great battle.
Definitely a lot of them.
Broly is definitely strong though.
Yeah, a lot
stronger than people think.
A lot of them dudes can't strict muscle up, so I ain't battling none of them unless you can.
I think Broly can strict muscle up.
While fatigued.
While fatigue is a different story.
Bro, 10 muscle ups at the end of any of those sets, bro. Them dudes is folding up like beach chairs, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still don't know how you do it.
Them dudes is folding up. Most of them. Broly definitely.
But when it comes to that, you definitely got to be like, at least to the people that y'all watching online. And I'm not just saying this because, he's sitting right here next to me or whatever. That's my bro. But he's definitely in an elite level of calisthenics when it comes to being super fatigued and doing a strict muscle up. I don't care if you've seen him kip before or he's doing a set and, you just get the reps. I'm talking about dead dog tired at the end of a routine with 200, 300, 400 reps. He's going to give you a strict muscle up. No hip hinge, no feet forward, no knee drive, no knee bend, no nothing. No chicken wing, no baby chicken wing. He's going straight up like a bow and arrow. Pause.
I would say my main goal from working out is physique and muscle endurance. Those are my 2 main goals, to look good, because some of these dudes, unfortunately, I sell fitness. So you have to look a certain way. Even if I may not beat a person like Eric Rivera, right? Let's say, or a Broly, or a Mr. Watch Me Work, or a Baki, or a Ice. Besides Baki. But once you look a certain way, you'll be able to sell more.
Right. Because marketing. It's a different.
Or if you stand next to somebody that can beat you in a battle, but they might not have a crazy showing six pack and yours is crazy showing, and you ask 1,000 people who you think is gonna win in the battle. They don't have to know anything about calisthenics,
right?
Anything.
Or who you want to train you. They're gonna choose the dude that's
They're gonna say, oh, I think he'll win based on how you look. So if you're just training without a goal of looking good, then I think that's also a problem. I think having both, training to look good and to have the muscle endurance, is.
Who you got, Baki or Ice right now?
Ice.
Today.
Ice.
Yeah, I got Ice.
I got Ice.
But Ice be injured, so I just can't say any day. He just has to actually be in condition.
Ice is another beast.
But
man.
Ice is different. Like, Ice is top tier, but I don't know, just some injuries, man. It's just some setbacks, but he always seems to get back though. He be getting injured and he be, you know what I mean?
I might post some of my videos when me and Ice.
Oh, did the pull-ups, yeah, and they cheated you out of them.
Yeah,
terrible.
It was a lot, but I think he would have beat me anyway.
No, I'm not saying that, but it looked bad because they just cheated you out of your reps like that. You did like 30 some pulls and they was like, we ain't counting none of them. That's crazy. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and that was my thing. I should have just took my throw ball from the door.
Now, listen, Ice is very good. Like, Ice is, all these dudes that, you know, we've been talking about or whatever it is, Ice smoke all of them dudes in a battle.
Eric Felix John. I ain't gonna lie, he had some muscle endurance at one time.
I think they mean Irv.
Irv, yeah. He battled my guy, Dark Knight. I think Dark Knight had beat him. But I've seen Irv Felix John
do some routines.
In high performance, high peak, do a 5MD in like 3 minutes. And let me tell you, he has front lever, he has handstand, he has muscle up variations, not just regular handstand, he has straight bar handstand.
Weighted handstand push-ups.
Bro, so yeah, they said Abu Sada left the DMV and went to, where is that called?
Houston. Yeah, Houston. That's what. Yeah.
Yo, see, they all saying he making videos about being in a neighborhood with 6-figure income neighbors.
Oh, I never seen that. I don't.
Yeah. So you know he's happy. May Allah have mercy on him and bless him. Alhamdulillah, we've been
long time ago.
Yo, bro.
Long time ago.
Bro.
It's 3.5 years ago.
Yeah. So Bravo, he just got out. That's the goal.
Are you gonna come out with your own pull-up tower?
Nope.
Nah. Them things is too difficult to like sell, and not only that, but like a really, really good one is very difficult for people to like.
He said he left the DMV because
get to
crabs
people.
in the barrel.
Well,
but
maybe he was the crab in the barrel.
Yeah, word on the street is that nobody knew. See, it's a little different, you know what I mean? It's like, that's like I'm in New York, Qasim is the general, let's say, and I'm the captain. And I got A team, B team. I'm making content. I'm using Qasim to push my platform. I'm using all the bros around me to push my platform. Obviously, they're using me as well. Joint is blowing up. Some of the bros is doing good. Some of them is not. Everybody ain't catch their wave. And then they find out on Instagram
that you gone. You know, I think the craziest thing about that is the fact that if those is really your guys and y'all supposed to be building something, you know what I mean? Like, and you're supposed to be assisting them. Those are your team members, right? A quote unquote team. You basically, in a way, you kind of cut them dudes' water off. Meaning you just made them go fend for themselves. And I feel like it's not really commendable at all. But teachers on, I don't really know the details of the situation, but yeah, that's the word on the street.
So the difference, is like, with me, I think about the people around me, and I don't just use people up, right, and abuse them. No, I don't do no in-person training, but I do train with people in person, if that makes sense. For example, I'll tell you what, if I'm doing a link up at a park, I say, yo, bros, come out, pull up to the park, and then we'll have a workout. And that'll be my in-person training with a particular person, but it'll be a group of us, and we'll just do some training together. Okay, how to reach the good looking, and which one played the big role, hard work or genetics, and how much time do you need? I think genetics and hard work plays a role when it comes to looking good. Because some people I know that don't work that hard, but their genetics is just like A1. They can already have the shell, and they just start doing some push-ups, pull-ups here and there, and everything start popping. So physique, so genetics definitely plays a major role. So I think everybody is different. How long it's gonna take, it's kind of like, do a collab with Chris Harriet. Yeah, would love to. I did one with him a little while back. Do y'all believe in the Bible? Yes, the original Bible, not the Old Testament by John, or the New Testament by what's the dude name?
It was King
James, and
King James.
The original that doesn't exist anymore because it was all, you know what I mean, messed up. Assalamu alaikum, brother. I love the ripstick. I want to start my own gym, just something small with a pull-up tower. What would you recommend? When you say start your own gym, you mean like a commercial gym?
Or you mean your own private gym?
Or a gym in your crib? Well, if you need a pull-up tower, I would say check Amazon and then just look at the reviews. Me personally, I don't have any pull-up towers, so I wouldn't know which one would be a good one for you.
If you got like a wall that you can like drill holes into, the best pull-up bar that you can get,
he wants something with
it's kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, oh, that makes sense, yeah. Well, as long as you get like a good sturdy one, you don't want one that's with too many like movable parts. So you might not even want to get it from Amazon. You probably want to try to get it from an actual store, whether it be like a sporting goods or something like that. Cause
private gym in his crib. We're not ignoring your comment. We told you we believe in the original Bible, brother. The original, the one that's no longer here, the one that they've tampered with.
I'm a Muslim from Nigeria and actually based in Libya, but have been watching you for a long time. I love your work.
Yo, thanks a lot, bro. Salute to you and to Libya. Yeah, definitely get that tower. But I mean, I think personally, if you listen to Qasim, there's $100 pull-up bar. We got one of them, but we haven't put it up. It's still in our indoor gym outside, and it's pretty simple, but it's good. It comes real far from the wall. You get one of those, and then you get a movable dip bar, bro. And you golden. You get a ab wheel, a rip stick, bro. You gonna have everything you need, bro. You're inspiring. I saw when you were flying in those push-ups. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, Marco. Amazon legit is the Temu's and the TikTok shops. That'd be weird. Can you explain your journey of selling ripsticks, how it started, and tips? No, I'm following you from Algeria. Do you know this country? Yes, I was gonna marry a sister in Algeria. Abu was my friend, and then he made an edit of me without telling me and clown me in it. I mean, yeah, the cloud is serious. Them power towers be alright, but bro, they start shaking. Like any kind of tower that I get will be just only a pull-up bar, like the V-shaped joints. I seen a few of them that look good.
I seen some some decent sturdy ones.
Tips
that's
on
pretty decent, but it's never gonna be as sturdy as like a bar that's in the wall in the ground. But if you do have a power tower that's good, then I would say put some weights on the bottom of it, and you should be good from there. But you don't want like a cheap, flimsy one. What you was responding to?
Yeah, so my journey started in 2020 when I met a super duper bot, and he discovered obviously the ripstick from his teacher, and he seen that I was doing major things in fitness, and that was in 2020. He seen something that not everybody was able to see, and then I started to sell the ripsticks by purchasing them from him, and I would just sell them in the parks. Just walk up to the people. It was like 3-4 dudes working out. I would say, yo, who's the strongest? He'd be like, me. I was like, yo, I got a challenge for you. Let me know exactly what you think and don't lie. And people were using it, and I was just spreading the word, and I was selling ripsticks by the dozens. I mean, on a day-to-day basis.
How many pull-ups do you think until I can do a muscle up? I would say it kind of depends on like how you do your pull-ups. Like if you're doing your pull-ups like really like slow, then you're gonna have like a longer route to take than if you can only do 10 but you can do them like explosive. So I would say, honestly speaking, try to get to like 20 pull-ups first. I ain't gonna lie, get to like 15-20 pull-ups, and by that point usually like in one set, and then usually you have the strength to get a muscle up. But yeah, it would kind of be, can you do your pull-ups like explosive, the way you see us do our pull-ups? Like if you're doing the pull-ups like really slow, like I'm not trying to be funny, but like women typically do their pull-ups slower, right? Because they're lacking the explosive power and things like that. So that would be a great indication of what I'm talking about.
It says, brother at the age of 30 who never did gym or push-up, how can I start now, and how, please, your recommendation, please. Never did gym, never did push-ups. You gotta start with push-ups. Push-ups and squats, man.
Push-ups, squats, you gotta start. If you gotta do incline push-ups,
Yeah.
things like that, yeah.
Knee push-ups, and then you can start with bench dips and work your way up, brother. I'm telling you. Greetings from Venezuela. Salute, brother. I love the ripstick. Muhammad Noor, Jazakallah khair. Listen, man, that ripstick is a whole nother beast. That's all we do. We push that ripstick like nobody business. Right now it's 40% off on the website. So, yeah, see. You stay with them, and I really have the idea of when I'm back in Nigeria, I'm gonna use them, get them. Yeah, brother. Snatch them ripsticks up now and bring them back with you. I'm 15. What should I start with? I can do about 35 push-ups, 8 pull-ups, and 13-ish dips.
That's great. You already started. You already got the program. You just want to increase those numbers. And I mean, eventually, I'm sure that you'll probably be doing a muscle up very soon, because once you build up your pull-up strength, you'll be pretty good.
Yeah, on our website, riprightHD.com, riprightRipsticks.com, they all go into the same domain. You can find t-shirts. You have to go to the 3 lines at the top left of the screen, and there's going to be categories: ripsticks, Rip Right Wear, programs. Go to Rip Right Wear. You're going to see we have t-shirts there, but at the moment we don't have any hoodies. Will we be bringing hoodies back? Probably not. Not right now at the moment, because we're focused on so much other things. NDP champ versus D300.
Oh, NDO, I guess they talk
Yeah,
about
NDO. I would say depends. It would definitely depend. If it's calisthenics, NDO. If it's a push-up freestyle, I'll say it's D300. If it's weights, I don't know. But I've seen NDO do major pull-ups. I've seen him do muscle-ups. And at the moment, D300 is 300 pounds. So NDO is not even, I think he's not even 250, or he might be like 250.
How old is NDO? You know?
I don't know, but he's not a 270. So he has a crazy advantage, and he's strong as an ox.
Yeah. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Who's Larry?
France.
Who's Larry?
Larry
Larry Wills.
Larry Wills.
Yeah, bro. You know what? When I spoke to him, I was out there with
Big Jim.
Big Jim. That was his play. I just supported him. You know what I mean? He never really been moving like that on the plane. He needed somebody to pop out with him. I went there, handled business, and Larry was like, damn, maybe we can do a collab. And I was like, yeah, bro. He was like, yeah. We wasn't in town for long. We came in the same day and left that same day. So, yeah, once they finished their collab, we got some pictures, a couple good eats at his gym, and Larry had to dip, and that was that. I'm just mad I didn't get that content that I was supposed to get from him when we was talking. He had some good advice when it came to YouTube and other things. Do you remember when you came to my house? My brother is the one who was going to sell you a quad. You should come again. My brother was the one who was going to sell you a quad. I can't remember, bro. Tell me. I've been to... yeah, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. No, I have programs on my site, but I don't have a site where I train people. If it's not full extension on Ripstick, you're cheating. I talk about 100. Yeah, if we're doing a challenge and you don't fully extend, it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not it. But now, if you're just working out with the Ripstick, you can do full range or short range. What program calisthenics would you recommend with just push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and Ripstick combined?
You could do around the world, simple as that. If you want to,
yeah, but
double the push pulls on a Ripstick. Depends on what your level is, really.
Oh, Ismail.
Oh,
yeah, that's my guy. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. VOX. What's up, my guy? What you doing? You know how to IRL live stream? If you do, come on out. We're gonna get you on the team. We looking for somebody that knows how to do IRL live streaming because
damn.
And this Ahi trying to get me after my sets too. Yeah. Tech 2 today, 258. Yeah, salute. Get that 100 reps in.
Do you brothers do calisthenics and lift weights at the gym at the same time, or only calisthenics? Only calisthenics. The closest thing we do to lifting weights would be weighted calisthenics, and we don't really do weighted calisthenics that often. And I don't really. Well, I can speak for myself. He definitely don't lift no weights. I don't really lift weights either, but that doesn't mean that I'm not quote unquote open to doing so once in a while. So if somebody, I happen to be in the gym and we definitely, probably gonna lift some weights, but we definitely gonna do some pull-ups, push-ups, dips.
Yo, Shaquem, go ahead. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't hesitate yet. Initiate. What is it? BFCM, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, 40% off. If you go on the website and you put in your email, you'll get 50% off. You'll save $1 if you do it now. Salute. I appreciate you trying to get a Ripstick. Better bicep results. That was that question. Do I have any suggestions for better bicep results? You gonna hit my Twitch as soon as you get set up. Yo, appreciate you. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't do anything really for biceps. Every now and again, you might get some chin-ups out of me, but nothing crazy. But I need to start getting back to it.
Are you going to come out with your...
Yeah, we got it on my website.
Multiple.
I got a calisthenic muscle building program for beginners, and it shows you how to advance. So obviously, if I'm telling you do 20 push-ups here, it'll show you or me doing it on my knees, no freaky for the beginners or advanced, and you could just work your way up. But the sets that I'm doing is crazy sets. And then I got the fat burning program, and then I got the Ripstick program, and that's all on my website. But I'm gonna come out with something more official. Somebody's been talking about making an app for me, but it's
the state that we're in Florida, the Sunshine State, where it's always warm at.
Yo, I'm sorry to hear about that surgery, bro. Speed of recovery. Yeah, Mel definitely getting old.
Who said that?
How do you feel about semen retention?
Oh man, I'm getting old. Subhanallah.
Yeah, semen retention is for incarcerated
incarcerated individuals.
Yeah, bro. Bust your nut, no freaky. Get
Man
married.
said I done did enough of that.
Yeah, get married.
Involuntarily.
Yeah, get married, man. And bro, and too much of one thing is never good, right? No matter what it is, even if it's good.
You could drink too much water.
But having relationships with your wife is a nitma, and it's also worship. So I would say, some people say, yeah, semen retention, it clears your mind fast. You could fast and clear your mind. You could detox. You could do all of that. But holding back the natural gift, because that's a gift.
It's water. It's fluid. Eventually, it's gonna leak out, like Mufti always says.
Yeah. Trust me. I know. When I was in the can, wet dream after wet dream. Calisthenic volume or failure, both, bro. Train both. That failure is a whole nother ball game. I have sets called max pain, where you doing every set till failure. Both of them work, but I think failure might be a little bit better.
You think but you definitely do more volume training than failure training, though. Yeah.
That's Abu Musa.
Yeah, I got you.
Salute, bros. Hope all is well. Salute to you too, Joe Hogue. I'm from California, Aki. Thank you for the advice. Yo, blackout. Pop out with your lockout to get clocked out. If you anywhere near LA, I'm not saying, if you in San Diego and you gotta drive 2 or 3 hours, but if you close to LA, pull up to the LA Expo January 10th and the 11th. Me and Watch Me Work will be there hosting a calisthenic event on the stage, the Wellness Zone stage. I'll have a booth. My booth will be 423. That'll be my booth. So it's gonna be ripsticks. Everything is gonna be there available. And we're gonna be doing the 2-minute max effort challenge on the stage 2 days in a row. The winner gets I forgot how much money they're giving out, but the expo is giving out the money and I'm giving out the merch for the winners in that event. And then you got Brendan from the Battle of the Bars, World Calisthenic Organization, WCO. He's hosting a couple of max rep competitions where it comes with pull-ups, push-ups, dips, I think in muscle-ups, and he's also doing like freestyle and statics, and he's giving away like $300 a piece for each joint, and then like $500 for the freestyle and the static. So it's gonna be some prizes there. It's gonna be official. And then me and Watch Me Work trying to get busy. Okay, I know I should act Sheikh, but I need the big opinion. My home Sunni, his girl Shiite, can they get married? Ooh, I'll tell you what. If he was Shiite and she was Sunni, I would say no. But in this case, it depends. What kind of Shiite is she? Is she mujtahid? Is she on her Shiitism? Thabit? Like, is she holding on tight to it? I'm not letting go. This is what it is. Ali is this and Aisha is that, and the companions of the Prophet, or she's cursing the companions. What kind of Shia is she, and is she on it hard? You gotta weigh your options, because usually the women can't marry a non-Muslim man, but the Muslim man can marry a non-Muslim woman, a Jew or a Christian. Why? Because the man usually is the leader, so the woman is more than likely going to follow. If she is a person that she listens, she understands, she's not really on that stuff, her parents is just she was raised in it, then he might can get her over. But if not, I would just say don't waste your time. Hello, does the ripstick help with shoulder repair? Of course it does, Suhaib. That is what it do. It specifically does that. When I see you brothers train, I see you doing fast repetition. Do you still get a pump, or is it better to do slow reps? Both. We do slow pulls. We got a set called push odd numbers double and pull odd numbers double, and it goes into up, down, up, down, slow reps and fast reps. So yeah, if you do a certain amount of reps in general, you're gonna get a pump no matter if it's fast reps or slow reps. Salute, bro. It's your boy Face Mob. Get fit. Salute, Face Mob. I appreciate you. You guys sent me over a text too on WhatsApp. I remember.
Face Mob in the building.
Look at your boy Ismail's brother. Assalamu alaikum. How can I make my pull-up more explosive?
Well, I would say just doing more pull-ups, but also having the intention on doing the pull-ups faster. So maybe work on just doing 1, 2, or 3 pull-ups, but doing them like trying to pull as high as you can, trying to get like your chest to the bar, and just continuously doing a lot of repetitions. When you start to do pull-ups like often, very often, and you do a lot of them, a lot of volume, one pull-up will be like nothing. Like you'll always be able to do 1 pull-up. So of course that'll turn into 2 pull-ups and 3 and 4. So your body weight will kind of become nothing. If once you get like over 10, 15 reps, maybe you're not into doing a whole lot of pull-ups, you could start to add weight, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, and try to do 3 to 5 reps or whatever it is. Treat it like a strength building.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. From his point of view, they both Muslims, so he's not looking at the politics. Bro, that's not politics. Bro, that's deen. That's Jahannam with Jannah. That's heaven and hell, bro. It's a whole different ball game when we start talking about that. Because if she is on the deep end of Shiaism, she has left the fold of Islam. So innovation is a serious thing. Innovation is a serious thing. So if she's on the deep end, she can have left the fold of Islam. So yeah, he has to find out what's her situation. No, I don't work out with Cam no more. I haven't seen Cam in a minute. Besides FaceTime, we called him. Was this like some months back?
This might have been like almost a year ago.
Probably. How much is the ripstick? Do you ship around the world? Yes, we do. Check our website. It's up there for 40% off now. Salute to the brother Rip lifting up our brother Mel, real big brother Tom. Yeah, that's the bro. He been working. Or you going to post a flyer to the event in LA? They're making a flyer, but we just posted a video and we added it to our stories and they reposted it. The Fit Expo on Instagram. Yeah, so go check that out. Yeah, let him know my point of view on that. That joint is serious, because if she's from a different sect, the Shiite comes in different sect, akhi, in which they curse the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, call Aisha bad names, the companions. They say this happened, and when you get into that realm, you have.
Yeah, don't wait, man. Like you said, sale right now 40% off.
Oh yeah.
So don't wait at all. Get to it. Try to get to it immediately. It's gonna change your shoulders, your fitness level, your calisthenics. Everything is gonna change.
They know. People could laugh and all. Like, oh, it's just until they've used it.
Fact.
That's when the humble. Like my man say, the tenderism, the humbleism.
Humbleism, that's funny.
I got the ripstick when it was 25. OG things. Less work, less eat. Shout out to my boy Mr. Watch Me Work. Face Mob, bro. Got it when it was 25. But I think we hit 2 recessions since then.
Yeah, might be the third one. The way this economy is going on.
So things got crazy. Love when you brothers went to O Block and showed love too. Yeah, that wasn't our first time, bro. We've been to O Block quite a few times. Right now, we got the big screen right here, and I see Gleesh up there. My God, Gleesh, may Allah bless him and protect him.
I mean,
yeah, bro. But we've been working, maintaining, focusing, locking in. I definitely want to hit back NYC. What you looking at on this stream?
nah, I'm just checking the different platforms.
Yeah, definitely want to lock back in with NYC. I'm supposed to be interviewing like what's his name? Goku Pump, Bam Bam. Also supposed to link up with B Rock. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm telling you, as a business owner, running a business that has made millions of dollars, bro, it does not get easy unless you make the right moves. No, I would never shave my chin strings off. No, I'm not an O Block member. I'm from New NYC. It's haram for the men to shave their facial hair. That's the difference between the men and the women. Now it's a little different if it was like crazy. One side is here, next side is here. Maybe then, I don't know, the Mashaykh give fatwa on that. You stopped the stream?
Nah, it's still going. It was something going on here. So with on Twitch.
Ameen wa antum fawa jazakallahu khairan. Tech today 258. Yeah, so we've been putting in some work, and we decided to get on live stream, chat it up, because unfortunately this is the only time the stream is working while we at home. But we definitely gonna get this thing figured out. One more question. Go ahead, Tech today. Yeah, I'm thinking, should we cancel that $450 bill and then go right to Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. I'm alright. What's you doing?
Let me see what you're
Okay,
talking about.
cool. Yeah, I'm on live now. Why you call me like that?
What do you think about Mansa Musa and gold? I mean, from what I know, everything is.
Oh, you want to chop it up? How was it?
Cool. I mean,
Alright,
I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a call as soon as I'm done.
I don't know much
Alright,
about him.
Love you. Alright, assalamu alaikum.
Wait, basically outside of, I guess the money, the gold. I don't really know much details. I mean, I know about the Hajj that he made when he, gave out all of the gold and things like that. But I don't know. I guess if you're implying something specific, but I mean, I know he was a Muslim, and I know he, Mali Empire, etc. I know that much, but yeah.
Yeah, Mansa Musa. I'm not.
Say the richest.
Other than what my man was saying.
What he was saying?
What's his name? We was listening to the Sheikh from Philly, man. That's my guy too. I forgot his name. I was about to do some business with him.
Oh yeah, the richest man in history.
He spoke about Mansa Musa. He's from no, was it Mansa Musa? Or it probably was someone else. He did the podcast on Worldly Life Podcast. And his dream.
Faisal?
Yeah, Faisal. He's going viral for a little minute. Talking about the NOI. Dawood Adib. That's my guy. Yeah. Yeah, Herc. What's good? Nah, we chilling. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tariqa Naqsaya Bandi. I don't know. Dawood Adib, I was talking about Tech today. I believe he was listening to a journey. He was talking about Mansa Musa. Bro, I don't even know where that link at.
I have no.
You was there right in the living room when he was talking about his whole excursion.
Oh, okay. You know what? I don't
Remember,
know.
was that it?
I think so. I'm gonna see if I
He's
can
talking
put it.
about-
I'm gonna see if I can put in the comments
About salt and what they was selling at that time.
if I can find it. I'll put it in the comments.
Yo, Hurt, what's the verb? What's the word? Do you have any other business creations besides Rip Right? Yeah, sell it on the bars. Hypothetical question for spiritual enlightenment. What should be the routine of someone aspiring to be a soldier? I would say being a soldier takes discipline. I mean, you got to figure out, because being a soldier, you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. You might be outside in the wilderness when it's cold. So I've seen people that practice, sticking their hand in ice bucket water for 15 minutes and leaving it in there and then pulling their hands out the ice and grabbing a weapon and training. Like, these is things that if you're trying to be a soldier, you might have to get into. You know what I mean? If you're talking about like army or navy and things like that.
Well, Burnout was there with you?
Niznagi.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I'm not Muslim, but your channel helped me stop eating garbage and locking in my health. Yo, salute, bro, because it hasn't stopped me. My boy, yo, appreciate that. I'm telling you, sometimes it's not easy, but I'll be eating garbage every now and again. How do you mix slow reps for building muscle and high reps for ripping? I mean, do a 1 week slow version and a 1 week fast, or 1 month slow and the next month fast. No, don't do no 1 week and 1 week. I think that's gonna hurt you. It depends on what you're trying to do. If you're not trying to look for a hypertrophy or muscle endurance, then you can do all of those in the same set. We have done those. Or you can do 1 day this, 1 day that, but don't wait that much time between slow reps and fast reps. Don't wait that much time. Yo, once again, you stop eating garbage and locked in. I appreciate you, bro. How old is your little man, Rip Right? He's smart, bro. Yeah, I think he like 40 now. You like, cause he getting old, right?
40.
Now he's 25. Same here, blessings, bro. Minor tear on my shoulder. I've been rip sticking it up, no freaky. Laugh out loud. Gotta recover. Salute, bro. Get well soon, Hurt. May Allah bless you, brothers. One yak.
You think it was this one?
I don't know. It might have been his. Bro, I don't know.
Yeah.
How can I shed my stomach but still keep my weight up, bro?
I'm not sure. You got to go to the Worldly Life podcast. Dawood Adib is number 34.
Bro,
but I'm not sure if that's the actual episode, because
bro, you
it's an hour and a half
can't
episode.
shed your stomach and keep your weight up. When you lose fat, you lose weight. Bottom line. That's it. And ain't no telling if you start to burn fat, is it gonna come from your stomach or not? It might come from your shoulders, your neck, your back arms,
your cheeks, your legs. You never know. Pause. That was crazy. That was a wild statement.
Yo,
that was a wild back-to-back statement.
Yo, bro.
Man, too bad we live. I would have cut that out to the video ASAP. That was crazy.
Bro.
That was crazy.
How can I? All right, sir, I have a military physique test next
Pause.
week. Is there any way to make push-up reps go way up to 42 from 35 under 1 minute? Thank you. Of course. I think you can do it in a week. Maybe not. I'm not because I'm gonna tell you why I say that. You might already have it, because sometimes lights, camera, action. When it's time, we perform no freaky even better. So I would say try to do some planks. Do your max reps in them 35s. Once you get to your 35, see if you could plank it out and start pushing every 2 or 3 reps, and do it like that. Don't break if you can help it, because isometrics will help you when it comes to pushing. How can someone get into the Rip Right business for small business? It depends on what you're trying to do. We sell ripsticks wholesale, and you can resell them. Let me know. You lock in, hit me up on Instagram in a DM, and we can talk. We sell We sell our ripsticks wholesale.
You wanna go to Kenya?
Nah. Nah, and I've heard some good things about Kenya, but I don't think I would pop out. It depends. I'm not gonna lie, it depends, because nowhere is off limits for me. But I got certain places I gotta go before I would take a trip to Kenya.
Makes sense.
No, much love, J Boogie. Yeah, Hurt. That was crazy. He said, "Yeah,
come on.
No
Leave
more
that
processed
in the
sugars
past.
or foods. No red 40, and trying to stay away from seed oils as much as possible. None of this garbage, and I feel great. That's good, bro. That's good. And even if you slip up, bro, I'm telling you, burpees is gonna save your life. How do you lose weight? Not fast, but safe and healthy. Eat less, more rest, more reps. You know, you start eating smaller portions in the midst of working out. The less your body intakes, the more your body shreds. No freaky. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't forget Friday prayer, man. Yeah, we not. It's 10:28 p.m. at night. I'm gonna do some editing, go to sleep, wake up inshallah, pray Fajr in the masjid, come back, rest, wake back up before Dhuhr, take a shower and head to the masjid. Back then I was half in with my health and half out, but then I'm all in and I gotta say I feel great. Okay, freaky, yeah.
Yeah, so
that's good.
Go to Jamaica. Read the next one.
When the next time y'all gonna be in Chicago? I'm not sure, bro. Herc, was you out there for the Midwest wars? Go to Jamaica, you'd shake the island with no. Yeah, Jamaica. You know, my peoples is from Jamaica. My mother, father, Bronny, my brother and sister, Sean and Lisa, the two elder siblings born in Jamaica. Everybody else is either New York or Florida. I was born in Florida. My other sister Keisha, I think, born in Florida. I think Miguel, Ala, and Lorenzo was born in New York. Yeah. Nah, yeah, we gonna make some major moves as soon as we get.
Yo, every time you look at me, it's crazy.
Yeah, we really want to go to a lecture. I'm trying to live stream it, but I don't even know.
I'm gonna get it together, inshallah.
Yeah. I mean, criminal statistics is high in Chicago. It slowed down, but that's a lot of places. Louisiana,
a lot of places.
Certain places people are getting killed.
You'd be
Philly.
surprised. New York.
Oh yeah, it's going down. So we being careful. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to my brother in Pakistan. Nah, I didn't know about it. I think I was at work. I missed that one. How you didn't know about it, bro? Slim, Bam. I don't know if Matt probably was there. Come on, bro. You supposed to. All of the bros that's repping was there. What's one thing that brought you to Islam despite what people gotta say, just like any other religion? You understand me? No, go check out my story. I think I should post that, or so I'll do a.
I just
I'll do a calisthenic exposed video about that, so I can get it on my new page. Yo, guys, so if you on Rip Right HD, or if you on any other platform, Facebook, come over to my Twitch or sell it, and also sell it on the bars
on YouTube.
Because they doing me dirty. So the way I accepted Islam wasn't sincerely. It was on like I was almost like tricked. So I gotta give y'all that story. I'm gonna drop that video. What's the meaning of the print that's on the back of the thobe? Chill out, Aki. Chill out, Aki. Get somebody that reads Arabic and go on my website and have them break it down for you. Big back, six pack, big facts.
It's supposed to be 6-pack, big back, big facts. But we appreciate you, bro.
Blackout. Where you from, Blackout? Tell me where you from, Blackout.
Yeah. Man, so you think you battling again?
Probably not. I think I might battle at the LA Expo if Matt and the other dude pull up.
Yo, I talked to Major Life Fitness. Shout out to Major Life Fitness.
When you called them on Sell on the bar?
Yeah, I talked to him earlier.
That's why the phone was ringing.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier.
They don't communicate with me like that, bro. They got their own group going on. I be hitting them up, but you know, they be going their own. Okay. Yeah, alright, bro. Yeah, but at least if you following them on Instagram, you should see a post and know. I mean, yeah, I gotta put you in a little group chat or something. The next time I pop out, take little man horseback riding, have some fun.
Needed some what's that called? Some.
I think you need more introduction to Islam content.
I need some content from him for the joint. For the episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the yeah.
He got more episodes?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot more, yeah.
Nah, like a couple more.
Yeah, I gotta go check one right now and get ready to drop it.
He said he wanna run that he wanna run it back with us.
No, he don't. Cause I ain't playing with him.
Nah, listen. I've been training, alright? Major light fitness. Okay, them watch me work, boys. Listen, I've been training, especially I've been training them straight bar dips. It is no way, and we not letting Major get away with no reps. Okay, facts. Bam let him get away with murder.
Don Perignon, huh? Salute. Alright, Tech. Respect, bro. Tech been on a live holding it down with us for a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, despite our religion differences, I support the channel, man. Keep it up. Stay hard. No freaky. Got you, bro. Salute. Yeah, bro.
Definitely appreciate everybody who taps into the lives. If you aren't subscribed to Sell on the Bars on not TikTok, I'm bugging. Twitch. Subscribe to or follow. You don't have to subscribe, but even if you follow on Twitch, and also make sure if you're on any other platform, whether it be Facebook, etc., that you go to Sell on the Bars on YouTube and you also subscribe there.
Okay, Yusuf Ali. Okay. The Yusuf Ali compilation of the Quran. Respect Yusuf. I appreciate it, bro. Go get your ripstick, 40% off on the site.
40. Yeah.
He was mad under the bar. I'm like, I wouldn't have gone for none of them reps for sure. Oh yeah, you seen that, Herb?
Oh my goodness.
Herb, that was nasty work what they did with Bam.
And then Bam was in the comments like, yeah, I'ma just take accountability for them reps that I know shouldn't have counted. Especially since he was walking around talking about, if y'all don't lock out, I ain't counting it. Remember he was running around talking about that before? We like, chill. He like, if y'all don't lock out,
bro, they
we
made
ain't counting it.
This nigga do like 2-3 chicken wing muscle ups to the straight bar dips, and that really hurt us because we definitely still had a chance, even though Mel wasn't in his final form.
But we was right. We was right there though.
Until he did those 50 dips. Once he did those, I was like, we could still.
But think about it. He would have had to go back and get dips again.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because Major couldn't muscle up.
Yeah, so that
Major chicken wing.
Yo, much love to Mass. It's live emotional for me. Salute to both of y'all. I'll be seeing y'all doing y'all thing. Yo, I appreciate you, bro. Wa alaikum salam wa ta'ala wa barakatuh to the brother in India. Tech, yes. Glad y'all got out of the city. It's turning into a real cesspool of demons. But be careful out there. People in the South be shaking over nothing. Be shaky over nothing. Yeah, bro. We not just anywhere in the South.
They call it the Sunshine State, but they also call it the Gunshine State. Okay, so you want to be safe. Okay, so you don't want to be arguing with people over a parking spot.
That's the thing.
And all kind of foolishness.
I be in my yard working out. People be driving by. Howdy, and I be like, I would have stopped the battle immediately, laughing my ass off. Like, get this right. Please visit India. That's crazy. We was going to shoot out to India at one time because I had some manufacturers out there. Bro, come in France for make a video. All right, bro. We'll be in France. We're doing a tour next year in Europe. Glad y'all got out the city. Oh, I said that already. Yeah, I'm happy we got out of NYC too. And it's not because I don't like NYC. the congestion of it and the traffic is definitely a pet peeve for me, and a down or a con to NYC, and the weather, and no land. Like, I really wanted like a gym, so it was either I was gonna get a gym there, or I was gonna move down south, or and build a calisthenic park and come to Providence, Rhode Island. I was locked up in Berlin, and I had to go through like New Hampshire, Boston, all of that. Providence is up that way. But I've been to Providence, but passing through for work, never nothing serious. Yeah, but I was just so happy that my family from Jamaica. I was born in Florida, but I left when I was 3, and I was raised in NYC. And now we back in Florida, which was one of the best decisions that I made. It was either going to be Florida or Texas.
Texas is great.
Already knowing I had to catch myself one time, pause, be safe, Aki. It's just not what it used to be. The opportunity, unfortunately, isn't real. Providence are lit, mad females too. Bro, we could care less about that. Dudes is wifed up. Your name buzzing in Rhode Island right now, in Boston. Salute. Boston, one of the big rips is from out of Boston.
It's cold right now, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah, weather is an issue for us. I got tired of suiting up, going outside, hands frozen, doing pull-ups in the snow. I've done it. Any weather, any condition. Watch me work. Could say that now. But we haven't seen any weather, any condition yet. But I believe that he's going to stay true to his word. I copped another ripstick. Last one I copped was 2021. The way you stepped it up, mashallah.
I can't wait to get the dope. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, they on the site, Blackout.
On the site.
What do you guys do for recovery? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, nothing. Just eat some protein, sleep. I'll be doing the sauna. Got a little indoor sauna, but I definitely need to set my cold plunge back up, because I noticed that it's nothing like the cold plunge. The sauna is good, but the sauna is, I don't think it's the best thing for recovery.
No, I feel like the sauna is good for, like, pause, but like loosening you up.
Yeah.
But that cold plunge helps that soreness and that inflammation, and it make you feel like, yo, today you do 1,000 reps, and you could do 1,000 reps in the afternoon.
Felix, I get busy in the cold too. That we ain't denying
that. We definitely did that many times.
But bro, when you gotta set up your tripod, you gotta understand we're selling fitness. I did it, and I felt like, and then it was just too many cons. Trying to get a space, they want $19,000 a month. Like, come on, man, it's a closet. It's like, nah, I'm gonna take my money and go down south. Yes, cold showers is good, but nothing like that cold plunge.
It's a fact.
You got the gloves though.
He be freezing in that cold plunge. I be chilling. I could sit in the cold plunge for as long as I want to.
Me too. What you talking about?
Nah. He be in there like, the water gotta get a little.
That's because he don't know what's going on. He had the cold plunge right in his joint.
I could be in the cold plunge in Antarctica. I be in there chilling.
He's capped Didioso. Nowadays you can ask anybody rip right, they say, yeah, that's big. Appreciate you, bro. No freaky. Yeah, rip right the name, bro. The team we done came for. I know you do, my G. You from over here. I seen the videos in the snow. I know how you get down. Yeah, appreciate you. What officially happened to Scott and Broly during the Battle of the Giants? Broly couldn't make it. He had some issues that came up.
Conflict of schedule.
Yeah, it was really his schedule. Now Scott, we found out about Broly a little earlier, but Scott was like maybe a couple days before, 4 or 5 days before, so that one threw us off.
Scott was going through some things. Obviously, I think it was the anniversary of his mother passing. It was a lot, so he couldn't make it. Closet is crazy, laughing myself for 1900. Nah, that's not 1900, 19,000. My man was paying like 19,000 for a gym, but that was Grit City. That gym was huge, but was it worth 19,000 in New York? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fitness inspiration. Would love to work one day.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime you see us link up, we gonna work. Cold Treasure. There's a strong Muslim community in Texas. Now that's a fact. If I knew Texas get a little chilly, but when I went to Dallas in the cold months, it was alright. I was surprised that the weather was that good, but I didn't know that Texas had decent weather like that. Else I would have did a Dallas or 40 minutes from Houston type joint way back, because of their cribs is inexpensive and their cribs is brand new, opposed to moving here. The same price I paid for this crib in this land, I could have got probably a little bit more in Texas, and it would have been
more. Would have been a lot more,
and it would have been brand new.
It would have been a nice move, especially because it would have been something totally different. You know what I mean? Sometimes you still catch a lot of New Yorkers in Florida versus somewhere like Texas. You kind of catch a lot of people from like California and Texas, so it'd have been a whole different market.
You already there, Rip. You just gotta turn out for the internet more, become legendary. I don't know what more I could do on this internet. 100 million views 2-3 months in a row. Would I say Giant kicked off the Cali game in the streets? Giant had a major hand in that. No freaky. D300 really do the bar. How he make y'all do it? So that man is a machine. No, he can do the bar, but not at the level as us. Obviously, he's a trainer. You know what I mean? When it comes to that, so his mindset and his creativity, he knows how to put a person in failure, how to allow a person to build muscle and stuff like that due to his weight training. He just brought his weight training mentality over to calisthenics. West Virginia got land and people can't find the gym.
Nah.
West Virginia.
Nah, I'm good. I ain't going to West Virginia.
Yeah. Bro, they see a Thobe and a Kufi in West Virginia, you might not make it back home. You ever hit St. John's Park where you was in Brooklyn? Hell yeah, St. John's Park. Yeah, we used to play ball there. The lights don't go off until about I think 12 midnight. You're a real inspiration. I even share your videos with my brother who trains every day and is Muslim, so he can be inspired by how you say halal and religious while doing calisthenics. Keep it up. Appreciate you, Comb 2410. Much love. What is the difference in the pill ripstick and the other models? No difference. Just the actual caps. The caps was costing us more. Each cap was costing us like $1.25. So just to give you an example, this would
$2.50.
be. Yeah, so $5 extra just to make this. It was a serious situation. So we should charge more for the caps. Now we found a way to actually lower the price on the caps, and we can sell them all at the same price. But we only gonna be pushing pills right now. Thoughts on Dirk? Is he cooked? I don't know too much about the case. I'm hearing people are telling. If they are telling, it's a good chance that he could blow trial, but he still has a chance.
I think sometimes with these big cases, the problem is that people get influenced by what they see on social media. So somebody could come out and start talking about this video about, oh, he did this, he did that, and it's not even the truth. And people start believing in this image of a person that's false. You know what I mean? So just because you charge with something doesn't always necessarily mean you did it, and that's just a well-known fact. So I can't really speak to whether he's
Yeah, you remember the ripstick with the water bottle caps? No, those was milk container caps, bro. We did that. Real talk, Rip. Kufi, West VA, don't mix. Kufi, cold, beard, black.
It's multiple states like that.
Yeah.
West Virginia, I would say probably Arkansas, probably somewhere like Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota.
Soon as the
Idaho
warm hits. Wow, you cool with French Montana? I mean, no, I don't know him. I never met him. Soon as the warm hit, it's lit. I'm battling anybody. Gotta catch me a few bodies this summer for sure. But I appreciate you guys for inspiring me, Dolo and Smoke, to start calisthenics. But you guys are definitely inspiring a lot of people. Keep the train going. You already know the train don't stop. Salute, bro. Yeah, you could battle my guy this summer if we pull up. That's her.
Yeah, I know. Him just always ready to
Thanks
throw
for the
me
clarification. D
in the blender.
You cool with French? We answered that. Alright, yeah.
We could definitely run a battle. I mean, I ain't ducking no smoke with nobody. Okay, I'm on go. Okay,
I'm gonna let Carson.
it's a fact. No. We got stuff to do tomorrow, and so we're gonna wrap it up shortly. Any final thoughts, questions?
Oh, the Twitch ended.
Yeah, I ended it.
Was that glitching?
Yeah, it was like having some thing. It was good for a minute, but see, it was good for a while, but we started having some issues. Yeah, bro. So any final questions?
Yeah, when you first picked up the ripstick, yeah, you know that joint was critical. Walaikum salam wa barakatuh. Zayn Woods, no freaky. Yeah, Herc, I got you. If I want to do muscle ups and can't get up, do I just hang there? No. You get a daggone
Resistance band
and get over that bar. That bar. Battle Simi, he talks too much. Tough guy is
Yeah,
he can't do strict muscle ups, so Simi wouldn't be a good contender for me. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to strict muscle ups, Simi's not doing it fatigued or fresh, so it would be a cheat because obviously they would have to be pull-ups, push-ups, probably a lot of push-ups because that's what he would want to do, in dips. But when it comes to doing those strict muscle-ups, he would, even if he beats me to the muscle-ups, just like what happened with me and Bo, these dudes is not getting the muscle-ups before me, bro, and that's just the bottom line.
And the muscle-ups that you did with Bo, they was clean, but they wasn't strict.
Yeah,
definitely wasn't strict.
So now if we start talking about strict, I would have just relaxed, and none of his joints would have counted. But when I seen they just saying don't kick the rope, this ain't selling on the bars, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
wait.
brothers.
Somebody said cameraman need to improve his form. What you talking about?
That's 1,500 push-ups a week is good.
1,500 push-ups a week is good. Is good money. I think on average, I don't know. I mean, you don't necessarily have to do 1,500. In a week, you could do a few hundred today. A few hundred tomorrow. Rest. Depends on what level you're at in order to be able to build up to something like that. But it's no need to be doing like 1,500 push-ups like a day or every couple of days. But spread out through the week, that's fine. But you don't want to get accustomed to doing, for example, let's say you was doing 200 push-ups, would be 1,400 push-ups a week, right? If you did 200 push-ups every day. If you started doing that every day, it's going to become like nothing. So you're not going to get the maximum amount of benefit from just doing the same standard push-ups. So you're going to have to change the variation, start doing diamonds, do inclines, declines, whatever. Not inclines, but more so probably declines. But, you got to kind of switch it up. But it's definitely something good to maintain. But it's not going to be something where you're like super fatigued and you're just going to be so tired and cooked. So I would say just, switch it up. Your body will become accustomed to, anything that you do regularly. Herc says, I do 200 a day. Yeah, bro, 200 is light. I literally just did 200 like a couple hours ago before I went to the masjid. I've been doing that for like a few days now, honestly. It's just something I just been doing just cause. Yeah, that's good that you switch it up. We about to wrap it up, man. Has calisthenic exposed helped the community or made relations worse? What you think? You think calisthenic exposed made the community worse, or you think
Nah.
It made it,
Simi
made it better?
Simi got with Prince Khan.
Oh, you know what?
They haven't spoken in over 15 years, maybe 10 years.
I think. Look, a lot of people have kind of like started talking and grouped up and teamed up, you know, to kind of like, I guess, combat us, if that makes any sense. But I mean, we just exposing the truth. Like, really, that's it. Like, you just have to we just speaking the truth, man. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, we exposing it. But that's the point. Calisthenics exposed. Walaikum salam. I'm out. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, bro. We out too, man. Yeah, my go-to is Decon Diamonds. Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all being on the live with us.
Much love, Roy Watson. I appreciate you as well.
It's just for you to keep up the work. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Roy. Salute. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. I'm out. Keep doing your thing. Master Shredder think he tough too.
Yeah,
Listen,
a lot of these guys, bro.
All of them.
Everybody, you know, everybody
none
can
of them-
fight till they get punched in the mouth.
That's a fact.
As a youngin', 16 to be exact, I would definitely say Calisthenics exposes a great and gets the history out there. Salute. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go to Sell on the Bars on YouTube and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. As well, if you can, if you got a Twitch, if you don't have one, make one. Support us and go follow us on Twitch as well. Sell on the Bars. All right, y'all. We'll be back sooner than later, inshallah, with another live stream. Whether we just kicking it, whether we just working out, or maybe we reacting to some battles again. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see y'all soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.